my channel. If you're new here, my name is Stephanie and welcome to my beauty channel. Also hit that notification and subscribe button if you want to be alerted, and subscribe to the beauty fam. Thank you so much in advance. And in today's video it's going to be a review on this Myovino. I think that's how you pronounce it, I'm not sure, but it's a makeup brush cleaner that I purchased off Amazon. And yeah, so if you guys are interested in watching how you know, it cleaned my brushes and all that stuff, enough me chatting, let's get right into the video. Okay, so I recently just purchased this is called the Myovino. I think, hopefully I didn't butcher that name, but from Amazon, and it comes with 8 collars, 2 spindles, also came with the bowl. Over here, if you guys see, there's a case for this, and it came with a heart kind of help to, you know, manually clean the brushes, and I just forgot to add the other one in there. And then I'm going to be cleaning you know, a Tarte brush, some variety of brushes that I use, just to see how it works. So let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna just dive in with the power source. This is a AAA holder, so the batteries don't come with it. I just put batteries, and you just pop it on, pop it off, you open it up like that, you kind of push, and then you put back in, and there's the on button right there, that on button. And inside, hopefully the camera can focus. Alright, so do you see inside it is like a metal piece? That is where the spindle will be attached to. The spindles look like this. You guys see how there's a hole that goes into the hole like that. At first, I'm like, does it have to go all the way? I guess not, so I'm trying to push it like a lot, but it just sits out like that. Get like this brush. This is a JS3, and I'm gonna look for kind of the adapter. This collar will do. It's adjustable. It looks kind of small, but since these brushes are kind of triangular, so they go small to thick gradually, I am going to insert that in there so it holds. Okay, so as you guys can see, at the other end, it has like a square kind of insert. This also has a square insert, so what you're gonna do is just align it and put it in. Yep, just like that. Instructions say to first kind of dip it in and just go up and down, kind of get the solution. I'm just literally using a little bit of hand soap. Yeah, I think the best solution for cleaning brushes is Baby Johnson shampoo. And honestly, I've been using Baby Johnson, but I ran out, so I'm just gonna use hand soap for now. But just put in your solution that you prefer, and yeah, so just dip it up and down. Make sure to put it in good. And it says that you hold the brush when spinning above the water, so you'll see it kind of smooths. It has like a smooth spin, so I'll show you guys. It has like a smooth spin, and that's what it says to do. If you go too deep, I feel like it works harder. So this is like my first time using it too, so I'm seeing how it works. Okay, So yeah, lightly put it in. Don't go too deep because it seems like it will like start jumping. But let's just spin. And it also says that drying time is less. So you just take it out and then you kind of spin it to dry. I'm kind of scared because I don't want it to ruin my brushes, but we'll see what it does. So far it looks like really pink. But look how it kind of spreads out the brush like that. That's what makes me nervous because I don't want it to like ruin my brush. So I'm just gonna let it spin for a bit. And hopefully it doesn't ruin my brush. And it's really smooth to clean. It's really pink now, unlike before, and it's dry. So the thing is, you can really wash your brushes and then use them right after if you really need to, instead of, you know, hand washing them and then letting them air dry before. Now that spinner really helps with air dry time, so that's amazing. So I'm gonna try another one because I'm sure you guys want to see how it works with like multiple brushes. Oh my goodness. Alright, so trying to take it apart is a little bit of a struggle. Yeah, okay, I got it. So honestly, okay, I want to try this brush. This is a Tarte brush. Do you see how like thick and dense that is? And it probably has like product galore. And it is a little bit thicker. So let me see if that one seems a little bit loose. So I don't know if that would actually hold it. No. Yeah, that won't hold it either, which is a shame because I would really like to see how this brush would work, but that's okay. Let's try another one. Okay, this brush is pretty different, the shape and stuff. I wonder how that would work. This is a Sigma Soft Angled Contour F23. And okay, I found the adapter and let's insert it. This is the part that confuses me, like the spindle connecting to this. This is what really confuses me. I feel like it's so kind of fidgety. I don't know, it really doesn't hold properly in my opinion, but it could work. So I'm just gonna let my brush sit in the solution for a bit. I would say maybe clean the water and just start with fresh water. But just so this video doesn't take too long, I'll just do this for now. But I'm just gonna allow it to kind of maneuver into the soap. And let's try turning it on. So yeah, this shape of brush is a little bit different, so I wonder if that's why it's kind of like jumping everywhere, but let's see. Alright, let's get it to spin. I guess when you see the water spinning all consistently in one direction, you're doing it properly. But I can't really, oh my gosh, I can't really find the rhythm. And also my hand's getting tired. My arm. But so far, let's just see if it cleans it out. Alright, so I'm gonna pull it out. Alright, this is the part that where it kind of gets like messy, is when you take it out. It's like splashing everywhere. And this shape of a brush is kind of different too, so. Oh, it came off. Alright, let's just see if it worked anyway. So this kind of brush, there's still product on it. So so it's kind of harder to clean, I think, with this shape. And it's not dry, so this kind of brush, I think it's gonna take a little bit of like repetitive dipping and taking out so you can clean it evenly. And yeah, honestly, I think you're just gonna have to repeat it a bunch of times because of the shape and stuff. It's harder, but I'm just gonna move along. I'll probably go back to that. Let's just go in with another. Okay, let's go in with another collar. So they have two collars that look like this. This one is a smaller one, but it's adjustable collars, I guess. The hole is like really small, and then this is another adjustable. So these ones are like more for your blending brushes, the skinnier ones, and they adjust to their size. So because this is a skinnier kind of brush, this is the JS5. I'm gonna take spindle and attach it to its thing again and just spin it in. So yeah, I find like these brushes are faster, and you saw how like dirty it was. The normal color of the brush is like white. And you can tell like the water is going in a one flow direction. So I think that's when you know you're doing it correctly. Alright, so just spin it out. This is where I get nervous sometimes because I'm like, look at the brush. It's fanned out completely. I don't know if it's going to ruin it or not, but hopefully it doesn't, because the shape of brush is most important when doing your makeup, especially your eyes. Oh gosh. Oh god. As you guys can tell, it kind of fanned out a lot, and it kind of ruined my brush a little bit, which is kind of what I expected. Oh my gosh, no. But I'm sure if I kind of if I hold it for a bit, I could get back to the shape, but damn it. Move along. Let's take this Real Techniques dome brush. Yeah, so it's like really dirty. I'm actually gonna change the water. So unfortunately it doesn't have this size, which is really a bummer. So I guess maybe try this brush. This is a buffer brush, so it's a bit more bigger and it's kind of dirty. So yeah, it's more thicker up here. So let's see if this one will fit. Okay, I think this one will do. Yeah. So it kind of was a little bit too small, but you can make it fit. And just put the adapter. It says to just soak it for a little bit. Moving it like up and down, which gets most of like the color out, I guess. And then spin it. Allow it to dry. I feel like it's having a hard time spinning because it's heavy, and that's what I find, is that this kind of spindle with this small little metal piece is just way too weak for some of the bigger brushes. But this makeup cleaner. Definitely works well with the smaller brushes, I find, like the JS3 kind of brush worked well. The Sigma E40 blending brush worked well. I find that this JS2 worked well. Be careful with kind of artificial, I think this is like, I'm not sure what kind of like bristles he used for this, but they're really fine and it did get out of shape. So yeah, this is gonna have to air dry. It's not powerful enough to kind of spin it out because it's heavy, so I'm just gonna let it air dry. I'm gonna go in with the E40 Sigma, and the shape is too big. I think this one will do. Yeah, that's okay, it fits. So yeah, most of the collars do fit on like the smaller brushes, I find. I think you're gonna have a hard time trying to find for Real Techniques kind of brushes because I couldn't find any. And yeah, they work well with Sigma brushes. And unfortunately, I couldn't find a hold for the Tarte foundation brush, which is shitty. So now I understand why they also added a hand manual brush, just in case they didn't get all the sizes. Put this on. But yeah, it works well with smaller brushes. You can tell it does what it does and what it says it does. And I hope it keeps my tapered dome shape because yeah, I don't want it to ruin the shape because the shape is what is the purpose of the brush, to be used in that specific way. Okay, so I'm just gonna let it dry. And hopefully it keeps its shape. It's dry. Okay, this is amazing. I like it. So it came out nice and clean too, and it kept its shape and it's dry. Like I could go and use this right now to do makeup. And it's really important for it to keep its shape, and that's awesome. And yeah, so it did work on the Sigma. I'm not sure, I feel like it's like this kind of material, you gotta be careful. I'm gonna research actually what kind of material Jeffree Star brushes are. So it says the bristle type is natural, so it's natural bristles. So yeah, I would really kind of beware when doing that drying process or that fan process. Maybe it's better to wash the natural brushes by hand. And let's research the difference with this one. This one is E40. Alright, so high performance synthetic fibers. So yes, I find that the synthetic fiber brushes, like these ones too, Jeffree Star has them, they work really well. Just stay away from the natural because you don't want to lose that shape, and that shape is what makes that important. So I feel like I'm gonna have to get like a molder to kind of let it sit through the night to kind of hold its shape back together. But I hope this video was helpful for you guys, and yeah, tell me if you guys use it. I'll leave the product in the description box if you guys want to try this, and I hope you guys have a great night. Thanks guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.